Ajay Starboy Manas. Just 18 years old, already making his mark on the world stage. From Manila to the brightest lights in professional pool, his rise has been fearless. Reyes Cup MVP, a standout among the game's next generation.
Welcome back, everybody. Touching on our title sponsor real briefly, it's J Flowers Cues. Go to jflowerscues.com. They have the best jump cues, the best break cues, the best playing cues, and the best cases in the industry. Leading the charge right now with the lowest deflection on the market, it's jflowerscues.com. What's up, everybody? Special episode. This is the Boom and Freezer Show. That is my partner, Bobby Boom. And we have a special young man here, a friend of mine, a friend of the pool worlds, and probably, if not, the most famous young player in the world. His name is Albert James Manis, AJ Manis. They call him the Star Boy. Follow him now. He's got 101,000 followers on Instagram, 473,000 followers on Facebook. Follow that, 700,000 followers on his personal page. I'd say he's well known. I'd say he's one of the best players in the world. I think he's the most natural pool player to ever grace a pool cue. AJ, thanks for coming, buddy.
No,
Hey AJ, how you doing, man?
I'm good. Thank you.
Speak up, AJ. Don't be shy. It's AJ. So AJ doesn't do a lot of podcast work. Super lucky. I also have to thank Pauline. She's over here. AJ doesn't want her around. This is his manager. And I'll tell you what, I can't say enough about them, Jeffrey, Tam, and Pauline. They're as good as they get. They're one of the reasons AJ's already a great kid, but if you don't know who AJ is personally, he's one of the best young men on the planet, and that's why we know he's going to be, no question, a world champion one day. And like I said, most natural pool player I've ever seen with a pool cue. Thanks again, bro. Thank you. Bobby, go take it away, buddy.
We got AJ Manis, Starboy, the actual face of Filipino pool right now, the young superstar. AJ, you are known as the Starboy, right? Tell us a little bit how you got the name the Starboy, because again, the Philippines, you have so many stars. You got Efren, Diangio, Bustamante, everybody. Tell us about how you got the Starboy name.
I think Mushroom gave me the name of Starboy last year because I beat a lot of big names. That's why they call me Starboy.
You like that name, Starboy? Does it fit you?
Yeah, of course, this Starboy.
Very nice. Let's start off a little bit. You had some great coaches, right? Your main coach, I think, is Busti, right? Bustamante?
Commander.
Yeah. Can you talk a little bit about Bustamante, what he's meant to you so far in your career? When did you start actually playing with him?
I think it's just last year when I get to the Philippine team, and then he teach me a lot, coach me, teaching me how to play safe because I'm a player that taking a risky shot like that. So he told me that sometimes you need to also safety play like so you can win a game.
How long have you been playing pool?
Me,
Yeah,
I started when I was 7.
when you were 7.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sure I'm going to take some of Bobby's questions, but since we're talking about it, where did you start playing? In the inner city of Manila, or were you in a suburb or the outer cities, or where were you?
In Antipolo City.
Say it again.
Antipolo City.
Andy Paul City?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you have a player there when you started playing that was like somebody that you looked up to and tried to emulate or tried to copy?
Yeah, we have a pro player in Antipolo. His name is Jericho Banyares. Maybe you know him.
Yes.
Jericho Banyares.
Yes.
You
Is
know
this the guy that's still playing at like Carlo Beato's level?
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy. Okay. There's so many. There is.
All right. I want to talk a little bit about, first of all, if anybody doesn't know, I'm sure everybody knows, you are the MVP of the Reyes Cup, right?
Yes.
Talk a little bit how that made you feel. We're going to get into that tournament a little bit more, but to be MVP of that historic event with all those great players, How do you put that in your feelings? How do you feel about that?
Of course, that's a big reward for me because I got an MVP. I did not expect that I will be the MVP, of course, but maybe I just got lucky. God protect me and guide me that in that event. So I think I did well in that event. So I mean, I deserve the MVP.
Well, in adding to that, his style. God, I don't know. The first time I saw him play was a few years ago, and I'm a left-handed player, but when I first started playing, I was very loose. His style just suits for the pressure because he does not allow himself enough time. I talked going to that. I talked to Bustamante. I just did a little podcast with him not long ago, but we talked when we were at the Legends Cup, and we were talking about you. And I asked him what he told you before you started the Reyes Cup, and he told me he told you not to think about anything,
Yeah,
play like you're practicing,
yeah.
right?
You told me that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that's what you did. I mean, you just got up there and literally, you don't take a lot of time. You're very natural. You see the shot, you get out on the ball, and you just pull the trigger. This is just what you do. This is how you've always played.
Yeah, that's why I always play like don't think too much. Just play my very best. Like
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
I
he
think
doesn't. Go ahead.
all right, AJ, I want to talk a little bit more about the Reyes Cup. With your style of play, your aggressive style of play, you're playing with people like Carlo Beato, obviously superstar. How were you able to communicate and figure out a great way to play with somebody that plays a different style than you?
oh well, I just play my game when I play with Carlo when we was a teammate in the Race Cup. Just told me that just relax. When you need help, just tell me. And but when it's open table, we just play our game.
Is that the first time you've played Scotch doubles in a big tournament?
Yeah,
It,
that's my first time.
very first time.
Yeah.
If you had a dream Scotch doubles partner to play anybody in the world right now
No.
for big money, who would you play with? Be honest. It
My
doesn't have to
teammate.
be. Yeah, I want you. Who? What teammate would you have? It doesn't have to be Efren. It doesn't have to be Boosty. They're old. They can't. They can't make a ball anymore. I'm just kidding,
Oh,
boys.
maybe
But who would it be if you had one guy that you could play with?
maybe Fedor.
Yeah. Okay. Federer. You a big fan of Federer?
Yeah.
His fundamentals are so good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Very good.
All right, well, let's stay on this course then. Fedor Gors, you're playing him in singles in the Reyes Cup. How important was that win for you, and how'd that make you feel?
Of course, it's when I beat him, it boosts my confidence a lot because he's the number one. Like if you beat him, there's a big impact of my game because I think it will more improve of my game.
Yeah, absolutely. And guys, he doesn't obviously speak full English, right?
Yeah.
So don't crush me when I'm talking a little bit more because you guys are always like, let the guy talk. But just do me a favor and take it easy on me because AJ's first off he's shy because he's such a good kid. So we're grateful to have him here. And second off, he doesn't talk as much as some people, but that's Filipino heritage. That being said, what's the biggest money match you've played? Have you are you're not are you a big money player?
Yeah, big man game there.
What would you rather play? A one-on-one money match, big money match, or a big tournament?
Of course, tournament.
Of course, tournament.
Wow.
Okay. What's the biggest money match you've played? Or what is your best money match you've played?
The biggest is I played with Dennis Orgulio.
Oh, you did?
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
around we bet around like 30,000.
Oh, really? How long ago?
Verse to 27.
Race to 27?
How long ago was this? How old were you when you played him? Recently?
Last year, just last year.
You were 17?
Yeah, I'm 17.
And how'd that go? Let's tell us about it. Was it a one-day race, start to finish?
Yeah, just one
Or-
day. Verse to
Yeah.
27, and I
Okay.
won.
Uh,
You
start
won.
off.
Like 27, 19,
27-19. So
Wow.
you blistered him.
9 ball, the 9 ball format.
What did that do for your confidence at that point?
Well, I think he just plays so bad. That's why I run so many rocks. I take so many chances. Mm.
Were you
What was
racking the 1 on the spot or the 9?
Nine balls,
9 on the
yes,
spot. Okay. Tight table or regular table?
regular.
You guys only play one time?
Only one time.
He doesn't want to play you
I
again?
wanna play again.
Okay.
all right?
Dennis,
Let's.
for the record, Bobby, and I know you know this,
Yeah.
for the record, I don't know how long it's been now, 5, 6, 7 years ago when Dennis was in the States. I'm telling you, AJ, he was for the money one of the best I've ever seen. Yeah. And he's gotten a little bit older.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you what, he was so good for the money, giving up big handicaps, playing anybody even. He was unbelievable player. Great shot maker.
All right, let's talk a little bit about yourself. You're 18 years old, right?
Yes,
Yeah, from the Philippines. You started playing pool at 7 years old, right?
7. Yes.
Okay. Well, what do you like to do besides pool? Like you're a young guy. I see a lot of pictures on Facebook. You have some friends. I know they play pool, but what else do you do besides pool? Do you do anything else?
Sometimes I play basketball.
Oh, there you
Yeah.
go. Scott and I both love basketball. It's a great sport, right, Scott?
Yeah, I love basketball. Neither Bobby and I can. We'd be dead if we tried to play for about 2 minutes, but we love the game. We love the game.
Who's your favorite basketball player?
Lamelo Ball.
Who
Lamelo Ball.
is he? Is he playing in the States? Say it again.
Charlotte Hornets. Lamelo Ball. Lamelo Ball.
Oh, LaMelo
Lamelo
Ball.
Ball.
Yeah,
LaMelo
okay.
Ball. Yeah, LaMelo Ball. The Ball brothers. Yeah, they got a lot of great players.
Yeah.
All three of them, fantastic ball players.
They're big, Bobby, in the Philippines watching basketball. They watch the NBA all the time. Like everywhere I
Yeah.
went, they love the NBA when they're in the Philippines.
Well, not to talk about basketball a little bit, but they just had the All-Star game this weekend, right? I don't know if you saw it, and they did a great job. They had it, two American teams, younger and older, playing the superstars from other countries, and it was fantastic. It was competitive. Usually, like an All-Star game is not competitive. It was a lot of fun. So if you get a chance, check it out. It was a lot of fun. Really competitive basketball, fun.
So he was in your first big win is the Hanoi Junior Open in 2023.
Yeah, that's my first title.
How many players? Do you know?
Like 60 plus, 64.
60
like that.
plus. Who'd you play in the finals?
He's from Taiwan. I did not remember his name, but he's from Taiwan.
In 23, were you 15 or 16?
16, I think.
Okay.
16.
Okay.
What's the biggest difference between starting to play in the pro tour compared to playing the juniors? Outside the level of play, obviously the Federer course and stuff, but what's the biggest difference in your brain? How do you get focused different? And what's the biggest difference for you?
Of course, it's a big difference with pro and juniors because I think juniors, when I play the juniors, it feels like more comfortable because my opponent not so good. Uh, that's why I get the champion. And when I get to the pros, it's more pressure, because all the pros can run, can win like that.
That's one of the things I want to talk to you about, pressure. You seem to have, Scott touched on this earlier, with your natural ability, you seem to just flow with the game. You just go. Do you constantly think about the pressure? Because you're talking about it, but when you're playing, we don't see the pressure. We see you just going out there and doing your thing. So do you think about it?
Yep, of course. I always feel like pressure, uh, but I just play my game, stay relaxed, just stay my mind calm.
At 18 years young, do you do anything for the pressure when you're playing? Do you have any breathing techniques, or do you think about anything like that right yet? Do you
Sometimes I
breathe?
breathe.
Do you know what breathing techniques
Yeah.
are? You do.
Yeah, I do.
So you work on that,
Yeah.
right? Okay. He's probably not going to give us a lot of his secrets. I can already tell he's not going to do that. You're not going to give us much, AJ. I'm just kidding. Yeah. So what pro players typically do, and I'll just say it now, and he might not even know this is happening, but under the extreme pressure, like 2 deep breaths, 2 deep inhales and exhales. And obviously the pros don't want to show it, but it sends oxygen to the bloodstream and forces the nervous system to immediately calm. And that's what happens. When you take 2 deep breaths, I do not care how knotted up or how full of pressure you are, it really forces oxygen to the bloodstream and it'll immediately calm your system. And you can feel that. You feel the tension in your body release. And that's what Fedor Gorst is great at it. Joshua Filler's great at it. I'm sure he's great at it. He's only 18. But he's doing things that the elites are doing because he is an elite player.
Absolutely, really, really elite. I want to talk a little bit about when you're playing at the Reyes Cup and you play your aggressive style, right? Were people telling you to play different, play safe, play a little different style, or were they saying go out there and just play how you normally play?
Just like Django said, just play my game and stay relaxed, stay calm. That's why I play my game. I think that's why I play my very best.
Yeah. Django told him to play
Just
like
play
he's
my
practicing.
game.
He said, play like you're practicing. And he literally got out there and started playing like he was practicing. On that subject, when you played Fedor, right?
Yes.
And he fouled that ball. Do you think that he knew that ball was there? Or do you think that he just kind of overlooked that?
Yeah, I think he know the 6 balls there because at the first look he looked at the 6 ball, but
Yes.
I think it did not just tuck him tuck
Yeah.
his shirt. Yeah.
Yeah. And then the shot clock's winding down, right? Yeah. Hopefully our guy Austin will insert that clip, but that was a really big moment, right? That was a big moment there. I think he was feeling the pressure though. You'd applied a lot of pressure on him in that
Yeah,
match.
because it's a heel match.
Yeah. A lot of pressure.
Yeah, no, definitely. And you know, after coming out of the Reyes Cup, right? What are your biggest aspirations as far as being a pool player? Do you have a goal for yourself? Like like Scott always talks about short-term goals. Do you have a short-term goal? Like what do you want to do in 2026? But what is it also your career goal? Do you have anything? Do you look outside this year or next event?
Yeah, of course. I just want a big major title, just like World Pool, just like European Open, UK Open, US Open. Like maybe I just get one day.
Oh, you'll get one day. You'll get one day. Don't worry. When he just asked about short-term goals, do you understand what that means? Do you think about doing something to achieve something better this week? And I guess on that subject, how much do you practice every week? You can be honest. Is it an hour a day? Is it 4 hours a day? Is it 8 hours a day? How much do you practice?
I practice like 2 to 4 hours
2 to 4 hours. I think that's actually really good.
per day.
Are you doing drills or you just roll the balls out? What is your
Just
mindset
grab
when
the
you're
balls,
practicing?
break and run, just like that. No drills,
That's
No
it.
drill.
no drills.
So he's a natural player.
Yeah.
And I've talked about this my whole life. I was never one that played with drills. It's not for everybody, right? I think that drills are for certain players, mechanical type players like Fedor Gorst. He's a really hardworking player. He goes through these drills, and I think that that's important for Fedor. For him, the Q speed is important, right? He wants to get loose. He wants to get that Q speed dialed in, and that's just what's most important for him, I think.
I think that's a great point here, especially the podcast. We had so many players on. We had Boosty on, we had Yap on, Moritz. So many big name players. To see the difference in the practice style, really, I think everybody out there gets a little insight of what you guys are thinking. So 2 things. Scott was talking about your short-term goals. Do you have any short-term goals as far as this year? Do you want to win one event this year that you want to, or you want to be a certain kind of points, or where do you want to be? What's your short-term goal?
For the come for this year,
Yeah, for this year. What's your first thing you want to do this year
Of course, to improve.
to improve?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
So
Improve more.
as soon as we leave here, he's going straight to practice.
Yeah,
Straight to
that's right.
practice. He's got his cue right there, his jersey's right there, going straight to practice.
All right, let's talk a little bit. Where you going? You're going to the PLP right now, right?
In the
How
PLP.
excited? How are you excited about that? Did you play last year though, right?
I played last year, but my performance was so bad.
Why do you think it was bad?
Because I lost a lot, and I just placed like 12 place.
Yeah, but why do you think you played bad?
Maybe on the mental condition and health condition.
Okay.
Because that was my first time flying to Europe,
Yes.
and that's so far. And the first day I got so bad because
Jet lag.
I just got jet lag.
How long is the flight? 20 hours? Is it like 20
Mm.
hours? Close to it? 18 to 20 hours?
Yeah, 20 hours like.
So we were in Bosnia, Bobby, last year. We were in Bosnia, and I remember you playing, and you looked pretty tired early in the week. You looked pretty tired. Do you think about that? I'm sure your managers think about it. I know you've got timelines and things you can't do, but for me, whenever I was flying from the West Coast to the East Coast for a big tournament, that's only 3 time zones. We're talking about 15-hour time changes and
Yeah.
things like this. Do you
Different
think
day.
about flying 5 days early, 4 days
Yeah.
early? You do think about that? Yeah.
Of course.
How long have you been here in the States?
I've been here February 12th,
February 12th.
like 5 days
So-
or 6.
Okay. And the tournament starts tomorrow. So he's been here close to a week, right?
Yep.
Which is great.
Yeah.
I think he's going to perform.
Yeah, I think so too. How do you feel about going into this event? I mean, this show's going to show probably after the event, but how do you feel about this event? Do you feel confident?
Yeah, it's comfortable like just a normal pool hall. There's some music. There's a lot of playing players there.
Yeah. So shout out to Dave Bartosiak, our sponsor of this show. This is actually a picture from their pool room. SVB and I, we did a show here at the pool room, but this is just right up their alley, Bobby. Like in the Philippines, this
They love
pool
the
room here.
noise, the talking, right? All that stuff.
They like this, to where they're not everybody's just dead quiet. And Dave
Yep.
Bartosiak, we know his model is to have fun, shout,
Yes.
scream, have
Yes.
fun, do what you want to do, right? You don't
Yep.
have to just sit still and stay quiet, which I think is great. I think Matchroom thinks it's great. Matchroom, Dave Bartosiak, they partnered up, and it's Classic Billiards, and it's right down the street. So we're super excited to be here for that.
This break is brought to you by our sponsors. It's Hilltop Promotions. That's right, Hilltop Promotions. Know the name, hear it out. Hilltop Promotions. It's Steven Tucker and Joe Furtado. These guys are bringing back the 80s, 90s, all the way to the present. They are from Anderson, South Carolina, and they have built a one-on-one venue unlike any other. What their idea is to start out is they're going to take 2 players, let's say from the 90s, like Tommy Kennedy and Johnny Archer in the finals of the U.S. Open. Tommy Kennedy won that match, right? It was one of the most talked about U.S. Open events of all time. They're still talking about that event. They want to take 2 players like that and throw them in a ring head to head and let them battle it out for big, big money. And I think that this format is absolutely insane. Guaranteed 10,000 for first place, and the winner continues forward. Okay. And that's where it's really key. Second place, or if you don't win, you're guaranteed 5,000, all expenses paid. These guys are for real. No joke. It's going to happen. They've already got the venue done, and it is incredible. It's Hilltop Promotions, Steven Tucker and Joe Furtado. They're looking to bring back the 90s, okay? All the way to the future. They're going to have elite players from this generation, from the past, but what they're trying to do is take these players from major finals and butt them up head to head so the loser has a chance at revenge. Hilltop Promotions. Keep an eye out for them.
I want to take a minute here to talk about In the Box. Now, in the box, Elvis has been with us since day one. He's a huge supporter to the world of pool, but not only that, he has great products. For one, look at this banner behind us. That was done by him. That's the Boom and Freezer Show. But he also can get you some shirts. If you need APA shirts, UPL League shirts, any other shirts you need for your teams or any other sporting event, you can check out Elvis. That's inthebox.com. The link is in our bio. Check them out. They do great stuff. You can get your names on them, get your names on the side. He also personalizes a lot of shirts and stuff like that. So if you have something special you want on it, let him know. He can make it look amazing. So check it out. That's inthebox.com. The link is in the bio. And Elvis, tell him the Boom and Freezer sent you. You might even get a discount.
Going to talk about a pool room that really needs no introduction, but this pool room is talked about all over the country, if not all over the globe. I don't know anybody that's sponsoring and representing more players than these people, but it's David and Leah Bartosiak. This room is in South Florida. This room is called Classics. That's right. It's Classic Billiards. I'll tell you what, they've got 9,300 square feet and it's plush with diamond tables, bar tables, 9-footers. But one key feature that I'm personally in love with is a technologically advanced arena, and it's called the Aramith Arena. He's holding major events there, the PLP with Matchroom, one-on-ones. He had the Spanish Open with the 3-on-3s. He's doing it all. But this venue and this arena is second to none and dear to my heart because he's got an actual commentary platform and booth with windows that you can sit up there and work from. And me personally, to call the games, I love it. Classic Billiards in South Florida, 9,300 square feet, full of the best tables on the planet, and the environment is second to none. Dave is not the church type going guy. He's the type of guy to let it rip. He likes to yell, likes to scream, likes to have fun. The vibe in this business is something I've never experienced before. And that's the vibe that he's trying to create all over the world. And I think he can do it. Dave is a leader. I love him like a brother. It's Classic Billiards in South Florida. And one last thing, don't forget the chicken wings. The honey barbecue chicken wings are truly the best chicken wings I've ever had in my life. And Shane Van Boning can confirm that. Classic Billiards in South Florida. We absolutely love you. Thank you so much.
Tommy's Tattoo Supply is probably one of the largest tattoo supplies companies in the world. And you can check out the link. It's on our bio. That's Tommy's Supplies, Tommy's Tattoo Supplies. This guy has everything you need from tattoos, from ink to tattoo guns, to any other products you need for tattoos. He's got this great color ink as well. You got to check it out. That's Tommy's Supplies. I'm telling you, he's an awesome dude. But not only that, he's very smart. And he's got a great company. And if you have anything to do with tattoos, whether you're a tattoo company or just an artist, you got to check out his website and check him out. I promise you won't be dissatisfied. He'll take care of you, whatever you need. That's Tommy Supplies. Check out the link. We appreciate it, Tommy. Thank you very much.
Now, back to the show.
You seem to enjoy the competition, like the Reyes Cup and stuff like that, at such a young age. Do you enjoy it? Like going into an event like this, you know it's going to be action packed. Like you're going to play Yap, and then you're going to play Mort, then you're going to play Fran. It's just going to be back to back. Do you enjoy that competition? Do you? I know everybody gets nervous, and excited, but do you enjoy it? Do you look forward to it?
Yep, of course. It gets so much excited when I playing the race cup because it has a more crowd shouting like go AJ like that. So that's boost my confidence that we got the win.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a little different here. The race to 5 format, though, and you being 18 years old, this format's grueling. You know that, Bobby.
Yeah.
It's a grueling format. They're going to play. Now, they've changed the format a little bit. I'm not real privy to exactly how it's going to work. I know they've just shortened it a day or so, but I think you've got to play at least 12 races to 5. And every match matters. But what a lot of guys were doing in the beginning was kind of relaxing a little bit, whereas I don't think you're going to do that. I think you're going to keep the pedal down the entire time, which I think is important. But being 18 years old, probably helps you in the area of being fatigued or tired. I think that's going to help him quite a bit. Do you get tired playing long hours? Like, I mean, you probably do.
Of course.
Yeah. What's your longest money match?
Longest,
Yeah,
probably maybe 5 hours.
5 hours. Yeah, it's a whole different world than when
Yeah.
I was playing. I played 76 hours. Yeah, so, whole different world.
Yeah, yeah. And his pace is pretty quick. 5 hours is probably a lot of games, right?
Yeah, no doubt. Yeah,
Who
lightning.
was it? Who was it you played for 5 hours?
There's so many players in the Philippines, like they take shots so long.
Yeah,
That's why
Yeah.
the game was taking so much time.
that's a question I have because I was a very quick player. Is it hard for you to play a slower player?
Yeah.
Very hard, right?
Yeah.
Hard to
Because I
get your
play
rhythm.
quick.
Huh? Hard to get your timing and your rhythm. They
Yeah.
slow you down, right?
Because they play so slow and I play so fast. It's
Yeah.
different.
Do you get a lot of action in the Philippines? Do people want to try to take a shot at you because you're getting so well known, so popular that people just say, "I want to beat him" or try to beat him? Do you get that a lot, or do you get like no action really?
Yep. There's a lot of players that want to beat me.
Yep.
That's interesting. So there's a lot of players that want to beat you. So do they call you out? Do they try to play you?
Yep.
And do you talk to your managers on that, whether you should play them or not?
No.
You
I
don't.
just decide for myself.
You decide for yourself. I think that's great, actually. I think that's great.
Do you play almost anybody? Like there's really nobody you won't play, right? Like pretty much.
Who wouldn't you play? You'd play anybody, right? You'd play
Yeah,
anybody
I
in the
play anybody.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'll play anybody.
It
I don't blame him.
kind of reminds me of Bruce Lee. I don't know if you ever heard of Bruce Lee, the karate guy.
Have you ever heard of Bruce Lee?
You know who Bruce Lee is?
Bruce
Yeah, I
Lee,
know Bruce Lee.
famous movie
Yeah.
karate guy. Yeah.
Well,
He
he
said
was
he-
the best in karate. People used to challenge him, even though they know they were going to get beat or whatever. That's kind of what's happening to you. People know they're probably going to get beat, but they want to play the best, right?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm going to
And-
pull a couple things up. Go ahead, Bobby. Keep going.
So when you're playing them, do you ever let up a little bit, or do you play no matter who you play? You're going to play AJ Manis style pool, and you're going to try to beat them 12-0, or do you say this person has no chance? I'm going to play a little bit slower.
I just always play my game, just like that.
Just play your game every single time.
Yeah, he's a natural player, right?
Yep. Yep.
That's where the gift comes in my opinion. I'm screenshotting a few of his social media pages because I want people to go follow him. He's the first. I'll get right back to that. But the first thing I pulled up on AJ was just a clip. It was the first clip. I just went to Facebook, said AJ Manis. The first clip I pulled up had 1.3 million views. To give you an idea of his following is incredible. So
He is the star boy.
yeah. And but back to that, right? That's the beauty. I don't know if he realizes it yet at 18, but playing all these other guys that are very mechanical and methodical, which is not bad either. I think it's great. But you've kind of got an advantage there, right, Bobby? You know what I mean? One of the
Yeah.
biggest advantages being a natural player, and I guess we'll use Fedor Gorst again. Let's say they're playing in a major tournament, the US Open. He's going to expend a lot less energy than Federer is, right? Because
Yes.
Federer has to go through his process every single time he goes to the table. And this is just a fact. But that's even more credit to Fedor Gorst on what he's done. But for him, he goes through his process, of course, but it's very natural. He's not thinking about what he's doing. He's just doing it. And that's why there's different levels of play, there's different styles of play. And when you're teaching or coaching, in my opinion, you've got to be able to diagnose that right away. If I'm coaching somebody that's a lower level player, but they have a ton of natural talent, well, I need to diagnose that quickly and figure out how I'm going to teach this person or help this person improve their game. And that's a big advantage I think he has now and going forward from 15, 20, 25 years to come.
I think Bustamante hit the nail right in the head. When you got a guy like that telling you to go to play the best players in the world and tell you to play your game, right? That had to make you feel really good and confident, and not be like, oh, he wants me to play safe. He wants me to go out and play your game. It had to make you feel good, right, AJ?
Yep.
Yeah, very good, good stuff. If you only had to win one event, right? What's the one event that you would really, really want to win? What is the single one event? If you could only win one event, what would the event be that you want to win?
What tournament do you dream about
Maybe
winning?
Hanoi Open.
Hanoi Open.
Well, you were close, right? You were real close. You want to talk about that? I mean, I remember seeing the crowd. Everybody was around you. It was pretty crazy, right?
Yeah, there's a lot of crowd in Hanoi.
It was it was a close match. You came down to the end. Who did you play? Who was the one that knocked you out? Was it David?
That's in Hanoi Open.
Yeah.
I don't think he's. Yeah, he did
No.
good in 2023. He won the Junior Hanoi.
Oh, the Junior Hanoi, right?
Yeah.
You didn't play in the Hanoi Open last year?
I played.
Yeah, how'd you
I
finish?
think I finished just 32.
Yeah.
32. Yeah, he was right there. He was playing really well. And I remember.
Yeah, he had
following
a
him on
couple
the
of big
short sheet.
matches. Yeah, agreed. No, he had a couple of highlight matches for sure. I think everybody's around him when he plays. Everybody seems to be around him.
Yeah, for sure. He's the star boy, right? He's the star boy, the face. So, are you excited about playing pro pool this year? Are you looking forward to travel? I know you said you don't like the jet lag. Are you going to be okay with the travel this year?
Yep, I'm ready.
You ready?
Yeah.
What are you doing to prepare for it? Are you getting mindset? I got to travel. We had Christina on the show yesterday, Koch, last week, and she was talking about she has to psych herself up before she goes, and says, I'm looking forward to going, even though it's a lot of work to travel. You're going to be prepared to travel to Europe, Asia, everywhere.
Yeah, of course. Maybe if I could go like here in the US, maybe I apply before 1 week.
Yeah,
I can get my body clock.
yeah. He's talking about flying earlier, right? So that your body
Yep.
that I think for these guys, for all these players, including commentators, I think that's the most important thing, because when you're flying, for people that don't get to travel as much, I know he's happy to travel, lucky, I'm lucky, but when you're flying 15-hour time zones and time changes, it's truly like the second, third, and fourth day that are the hardest on you. And you can just be sitting there, standing there, whatever you're doing, and all of a sudden you just feel like you got hit by a train. You just all of a sudden just really get tired, and you don't know why. And jet lag in that aspect, when you're playing pool, there's just nothing worse. There's nothing worse.
This break is brought to you by our sponsors.
I don't think I'm alone when I say that I love an inspirational story, and I'm about to give you one. Manuel Gonzalez Jr. was in the military, ended up going to the Vietnam War, and was tragically injured. Ended up losing his right arm and his right leg, underwent multiple surgeries. When he got out, most people didn't think he would walk, let alone do anything else. And not only did he walk, boy, he walked, but became one of the best pool players in the Denver area where he's from. And when people would come up to him and say, Manuel, sir, how do you do it? He would look directly at them and say, I control the rock. And I think it's pretty awesome. His son, Manuel Gonzalez III, is carrying the torch. He's letting everybody know his father's story, which is fascinating. Go to controltherock.com and check it out. There is a quick video on Manuel's story. You can see this book here and order it if you'd like. There's a jersey just like this and multiple others, which I absolutely love. It's controltherock.com. Manuel Gonzalez Jr. doing big things, carrying the story forward. And I, for myself, absolutely love it. Thank you guys so much. Go to controltherock.com.
I want to talk about my man, Andy Gao. He's been with the Boom and Freezer show since day one. Day one. He's also a friend of mine, and he's also a huge supporter to the world of pool. Andy Gao has been with us and also any other platform you can think of, following, sharing, like, share, and subscribe. That's his motto. So, Andy Gow, I just want to say thanks for being a supporter and a sponsor of the Boom and Freezer Show. You're the man.
Here's somebody and another business that I want to talk about. It's PNW Pool Thing on Facebook. Stands for Pacific Northwest Pool Thing Stream. And it's Jesse Johnson. Jesse Johnson used to live here in Phoenix, and he's built all types of trophies. He's in the lighting business as well. But his love and his passion is pool. It's PNW Pool Thing Stream. Now, something else, I was just touching on lighting. You see that Jay Flowers sign right there? I'd say it's 2 foot by 5 foot, maybe by 4 foot. Listen, I shopped all over the globe online looking for an LED sign or some type of neon sign. LED's the way to go nowadays. This sign is dimmable. I ended up giving him a call, and in no time, this sign was done, but the price is what shocked me. Okay. I'm not making it up. You have to message PNW Pool Thing on Facebook or Instagram, PNW Pool Thing on Facebook or Instagram. His name is Jesse, and tell him the freezer sent you. Not to mention, go to PNW Pool Thing and check out their stream. It's PNW Pool Thing Stream. They're streaming your greatest content every single day. They're known as the best streamers up in the Northwest. PNW, as I said, stands for Pacific Northwest. They're simply known to stream in one of the best venues I've seen. If you go on there, you're going to be hooked. You're going to see the venue, the lighting around the table, the backdrops, everything is to the nines. PNW Pool Thing on Facebook. Thank you, Jesse Johnson, for the support, and keep doing what you're doing.
Let's talk about NM Billiards. That's NM as Nick Marina Billiards. He has an office in Berlin. It's his home. He also does a lot of cool things. He has a garage where he stores pool tables as well. If you need any kind of table work in the East Coast, give him a call. He can refurbish your table. He can buy your table. He can sell your table. And he can also refelt it. So if you need any work done, check out. The link is in our bio. It's NM Billiards. It's Nick Marino. An awesome dude. He'll take care of you or whatever you need as far as table work, whether it's refurbishing the table, bringing it back to life and getting it refelted, getting it reclothed, whatever you need. Check out Nick Marino Billiards.
I have to mention my friends here in North Phoenix. It's Metro Sports Bar and Grill. David Lee, the owner, and Alfonso, they do nothing but care for this business. It's got your favorite sporting events. The minute you walk in the front door and look to the left, there is a wall of TVs, has to be upwards of 50 flat screen TVs. They've got the food you want. They've got every sporting event you're looking for. But more importantly for me, they've got 8 9-foot tables, and they're diamonds and they're blue labels. These tables are in such great condition. I don't think there's a table in the country that plays any better than all 8 of these tables. Just keeps them in perfect condition year around. And they know how to keep a table because they play themselves. They've got 9 bar tables. Yes, blue label diamond bar tables. And they do the same for those tables. This place is your destination if you like sports and you like pool. Every single night of the week, they have some type of a tournament. They have leagues there. And then on the weekends, it's run and gun. People have a blast. It's in a great location. It's in North Phoenix off the I-17 in Dunlap. Do me a favor. If you're in Phoenix, you have to check out Metro Sports Bar and Grill. Tell them the freezer sent you.
Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, doesn't get better than this guy. Wayne Harriman has been around for a long time supporting this sport and doing so many big things for it. I've seen him sponsor females for ladies events. I've seen him sponsor men that didn't have the money to play an event, whether it's locally or even a couple pro events. Wayne Harriman, the Sandman, has done a lot for pool. So thank you very much, Wayne. We appreciate you, man. Agape Sober Homes is a nonprofit organization that helps people with addictions, whether it's drug or alcohol, give them a place to live. Suad, a good pool player in his own right, is the head of the organization. And you can check out the link in the bio. It's Agape Sober Homes. And again, what they are doing is they're providing homes and places to live for people that in need, whether it's drugs or alcohol. I know everybody can talk about somebody in their family, if not themselves, that struggled with it. So many people have struggled with it in my lifetime. I've lost friends through addiction. My dad was an alcoholic. I can talk about him now. He passed away, but I remember going to Al-Anon meetings. So the addiction is real. Everybody knows about it. And what Suad is doing is fantastic. So check it out. It's Agape Sober Homes. And if you know somebody that needs help, have them contact him. Maybe he can help them out. Or if you want to volunteer, it's a nonprofit organization that helps people with addictions. Suad, great job. Agape Sober Homes. Check them out in the bio.
Now, back to the show.
When you were younger, when did you decide you feel that I am going to be a professional pool player? Was it younger age, 9, 12, 15? When did you decide in your mind, this is what I want to do for a living forever?
When I was maybe 10 years old.
Okay. 10 years old. And you were determined, I'm going to be a professional pool player. That's it.
I start joining tournament like I'm 12 years old in an amateur.
Yeah. When did you start playing in tournaments? How old when you started playing in your first?
12 years old.
Oh, you started playing in tournaments at 12 years old. So that's when you knew. What was some of the best advice you got from somebody? It could be Bustamante. What was the best advice you got as a youngster to say, to make you, about the sport?
Mm, just like Django said, always play your natural game and don't mind your mistakes. Just learn from it. Just like that.
I think that's actually really good, right? It's so simple though for a natural player. They're not going to, they're not going to get into too much about the inner workings of the game, but something that the amateurs need to take from that is he just said is don't let the mistakes bother you. I did it. We've all allowed mistakes to bother us to a certain point, but I think that the reason pros get better so much quicker, whereas amateurs stunt their growth a little bit, is, I've seen it happen. An amateur will miss an 8-ball and they'll be thinking about it 8 months later, whereas he might miss a 9-ball and he's really forgotten about it. All he's thinking about is what's happening tomorrow, what's happening next rack, what's happening next match. So I think that's great advice that Boosty gave you. Yeah.
And I want it now. I think you should do that even before Boosty. I mean, Boosty probably helped you take it to the next level. But I remember watching your matches like a year and a half ago, even maybe before. You seemed like you always, if you missed, you didn't care. You were ready to get back to the table and you start running out. Do you have that mindset when you were younger, or how come those misses don't bother you? How come you could just go on?
Well, just when I miss the shot, I just take deep, just relax, don't bother, and just wait for another chance and grab it.
Yeah.
Right. Now, this is probably a harder question. We talked a little bit about it, but you have huge high expectations, right? From being the star boy, you won already, like I said, MVP of the Reyes Cup. Everybody thinks you're going to win everything all the time. We know that's impossible, right? You can't win everything. How are you going to be able to handle that kind of pressure to people think you're going to win everything? I know you are going to win a lot. How do you handle that pressure of being that big? Everybody wants you to win every time.
Of course, I'm just getting focused in my game, because there's a lot of people expecting me to win, always to win. But I'm just always told them that I'm just trying my best. It's the best. Just try my best.
Do you exercise? Do you work out? Do you
Sometimes.
run? Do you walk?
Sometimes.
Don't lie.
Basketball.
You do?
Basketball.
The man.
No,
Hold on,
sometimes.
Navi. Does he work out? She says no. He's
Sometimes.
18. He's 18. He's not working out. Do you play video games? Oh, you don't? Let's go, bro. All right, that's good. Maybe he's playing basketball. Do you play basketball?
Yeah.
Do you really? You do?
Yeah.
All right. Oh, he does play basketball.
There you go. There you go.
Basketball. We're going to go get a basketball. I'm going to take 18 points to 21. You're going to give me 18 to 21, okay?
Give you handicap?
Yeah,
No.
18 to 21. I need
I'm
it.
not
Trust
good.
me. I need it.
It's
Uh,
tough to get a game with 2 pool players. It's tough to
Yeah.
negotiate a game.
No, I need it. I'm not a pool player anymore. Yeah.
All right, let's talk about this year coming up. We talked a little bit better. What's your next step after the PLP? What are you doing?
I'm joining in Pattaya Open in Thailand.
Okay, going to Thailand. Okay, what about after that?
I think
Okay,
next is UK Open.
okay, UK Open. Are you going to be USA for any events for that little? There's some
Yeah,
pool
I
on the
will be
East Coast up here. The Expo, Rax has a tournament. You playing any of those?
No, maybe in just US Open and Florida Open in August.
August, in Texas now. They're at the U.S. Open, right? They just announced it in Texas. So all the big events is what you're going for.
Yeah, and then
Right,
there's
the majors.
another big event. I don't think I can say it yet, but it'll be around that time as well. That'll be coming out that I'm sure he'll play.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right. You're already 18 years old. You won a bunch of things. You got somebody that comes up to you, who's 15, 14 years old, and says, I want to be a professional pool player. What are you going to tell that person? What are you going to say to him or her for advice?
Just practice every day, set a goal, and like sometimes also you need to play like cash game to train your heart, the pressure, and how to win.
Will you? I'm going to ask that question again. Will you answer it in Tagalog?
Can I answer?
Will you
Tagalog?
answer? Yeah. So if a 15 or 14-year-old come up to you and ask you what they need to do to get better, what would you tell them?
Say in Tagalog. Mag-practice lang kayo ng palagi. Practice kayo palagi and minsan try nyo din mag-cash game para mahasa yung puso nyo, para ma-train yung pressure, kung paano kayo mananalo sa race to 9 na kagaya ng race to 9 kasi palagi sa tournament race to 9. Kaya kailangan mahasa yung utak nyo na maiksi lang yung race para malaman nyo kung paano manalo.
Awesome.
Great stuff.
Thank you.
Great stuff. Another question we always ask here on the Boom and Freezer show is what do you want the world to know about AJ Manis? What do you want people to know that maybe they don't know? What do you want everybody to know about AJ Manis? Is there something about you that you want everybody to know about? Like your personality?
What do you want your fans and people to know about you that they don't know?
I want to be like professional basketball player.
He wants to be he's the star boy. He's the star boy right there. It's right there.
Yeah,
he wants to be famous. And I think that that's great, right?
I love basketball.
He loves basketball, but he wants to be well known. And I can promise you in the Philippines, because I've been there many, many times, he's very well known. And since we're talking about that, if you get a chance, guys, this is his Instagram. I don't know. Let me see if I can get it in there.
Yeah, I can see it. Yep.
Okay, 101,000 likes.
Austin can pop it up too. Austin can pop it up there.
Yep. So go to his Instagram. Then that's his personal Facebook page. Take a look at that. AJ Manis, 701,000 likes, right? 701,000 followers.
Followers, crazy.
And then 473,000 followers right here. So if you get a chance, go to his social media and follow this young man. You'll love some of the videos he's got.
All right, we're going to let you go real soon, but you're already star boy. Look at all the followers that he just showed you. How do you stay humble? How do you stay like, I'm not the best in the world? You stay humble. How do you do that?
Of course, I'm just a normal person. Yeah.
You get a lot of advice from older people to say, maybe stay down a little bit, stay calm. The manager right there.
Stay humble and don't be like, you're the number one.
Yeah, Jeffrey Tam, the magician. I got to shout him out. He's a good friend of mine. The famous magician. That's actually his manager and his better half, Pauline. That's who manages him. Whether they like it or not, I have to shout them out. She told me I could. Jeffrey and Pauline are kind of different. She likes to stay off the camera behind the scenes, but she's a businesswoman. She knows what she's doing. She's very intelligent, and they've been with him. They're obviously friends with AJ, but I'll tell you what, they're the best. I wish every young player had what he has as far as representation like this, because they're very, very good people. They're very good people. And I think every young player nowadays that has the ability to be a world champion, I wish that they had the same thing. And I think that's another thing that's beautiful coming out of the Philippines is these people realize how important the sport is. They treat it like we would the NFL here in America, right? There's nowhere in the Philippines he can go where they don't know him. There's nowhere he can go. Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, AJ. I want to say thank you for coming on the show. We really appreciate it. I know I'm looking forward to seeing your career grow. I can't wait to watch you this week in the PLP. I know Scott does as well. So,
yeah, man.
Thanks so much.
Yeah, thank you very much.
Thank you.
You're the best.
Yeah.
Thank you, Pauline. Thank you, Jeffrey. Thanks for letting us have this young champion on.
Before we go, a big thank you to our sponsors who make this show possible: Jay Flowers, Classic Billiards, Tommy's Tattoo Supply, Nick Marino Billiards, Metro Sports Bar, Anytime Billiards, Control the Rock, Agape Sober Homes, Wayne Harriman, Andy Gow, In the Box, PNW Pool Thing, and Hilltop Promotions.